The second step on our map, after you brainstorm and you just generate ideas, so I brainstormed with you on the last video and we did all the school subjects, and then what I did is I thought, you know what, when I was in 4th grade, now I know I'm a writing teacher now, but when I was in 4th grade, my very most favorite subject was math. And I had lots of different reasons for liking math. For one, I love my teacher, Ms. Bradburn, and math was her favorite, and so in turn, math was my favorite. When I was growing up, we had this UIL, and we got to do number sense, kind of how y'all do the robotics club or running club. We had a number sense club, and in that number sense club, we got to learn all different kinds of neat little tricks. And so I loved to learn those tricks that the kids in the regular class weren't learning, and then go back and implement them. My Oma, who was my dad's mom, she was a math teacher, and everybody would always come tell me, oh my gosh, I love math because of your Oma. I love math. So that made me love math. And also my Aunt Loy that I'm very close to, she taught 5th grade math. And so I loved, at that time we didn't have cell phones like we have now. And so I loved when I would get to a problem that I got stumped on, I could always call Aunt Loy and say, I need help with math. And she was a math expert. I love word problems, and when I was in 4th grade, Mrs. Bradburn, we always acted out our word problems. We always sang songs about our multiplication facts, and we got sticker rewards. We had these neat little scratch and sniff stickers that we kept, and so we had to write word problems about how many stickers we had, and it was just kind of fun. I always thought in math it was kind of fun to like figure it out like a mystery. So I brainstormed all the different fun things that I loved about math as my favorite subject. Then, after you're through brainstorming, and you can show your camp counselor that you're through brainstorming, then you can move on to pre-writing. All pre-writing is planning out what you're going to write your story about. So up here, I wrote the topic math. Math is what I'm going to write about, and everything in this paper has to support that I love math. Then I just made a plan on this paper. Now, the day of the STAR test, I'm not going to be able to give you this paper, but if you look at this real close, you already know how to do this. Oh, here it is right here. The WWE for expository, it goes right here. So WWE for expository. And what this is the wow statement. That is wow, like you're going to write a bada bing to hook your audience in. And then it's also wow, asking what one W are we asked to write about? Our favorite subject in school. A favorite subject in school is a what. So you're going to be writing a what. So the first W is to clearly state your central idea, and this is not difficult. The most difficult thing is making sure it starts with a capital letter and ends with an end mark. My favorite subject in school is math. Yours might say my favorite subject in school is reading, but you need to very clearly state your central idea statement. All this list over here is the WWE, and by the end of the week, I'm hoping that you'll be able to write this. I'll make a cheat sheet for yourself that looks exactly like this one, because the day of the STAR test, I'm not going to be able to give this to you. Then I made a plan. What am I going to write on my plan? Well, we're going to be working on different techniques for our ending, but for today, I wrote my feet for the ba, my eyes for the duh, my thinking bubble for the bing. So I'm going to write 3 sentences up here when I'm drafting. Then I have my central idea statement. My favorite subject is math. Then in this box, I'm going to explain why. Why out of all the subjects that I could have written about, did I write about math? Then I'm going to write who. Who turned me on to math? Who made me like math? Who else do I know that might like math? Do I know somebody in a book that likes math? Do I know one of my friends that likes math? Do my mom or dad like math? So this answers who. Anything and everything that would go back to support the idea of why you like math. When? When were you first turned on to math? When did you decide that was your favorite subject? When did you decide that you like math? When during the day do you do math? Do you like to do it after school? Do you know, is it easy for you because you do it first thing in the morning? Is it easier because you're really good at it and you do it after lunch? When do you do it? Where do you do math? And this would be a good way to describe like how it relates to your everyday life. You know, I love to go to the grocery store with my mom. And then, I did when and when. Who, we already told what. So we don't need a when and a when. But this is just planning out your story to make sure that you're going to give as many details about math as you can. And then down here in the ending, I will always remember. I want you to write 1 or 2 sentences about what you will always remember about your favorite subject. And how would this help you later on in life? So all that pre-writing is, it shouldn't take you more than about 5 minutes. All pre-writing is planning out your story of exactly what you're going to write about.